Because of my unusual experience, people ask me, what does God sound like? It's a natural question. The short answer is, he kind of sounds like me. It's as though God is using my equipment to communicate with me. But sometimes it does seem as if the sound is coming from outside. In fact, the first time God spoke to me, I was sitting there on a park bench. Abigail was right beside me, writing in her journal. And when God spoke, I turned to see, could she hear this voice? And I wasn't surprised that she didn't, but I wouldn't have been surprised if she had heard it. One morning, when I was getting ready for work, the voice spoke and I literally jumped. It was as if someone had walked up behind me, quietly, and then they suddenly talk and you jump. It was just like that. Other times, maybe more often, it's more as if there's like a telephone receptor in my ear, and God is talking to me in that way, and sometimes it's even more intimate than that. And, when people hear about my experience, some of them say, wow, God talks to you? I wish he'd talk to me like that. And, of course, others say, wow, you think God talks to you? You need to get help, fella. I think both are mistaken because they focus too much on the voice aspect, which is not actually the key. Look, God is talking to us, sending signals to us all the time. I mean, it comes in ways we may not recognize. It may just be the voice of conscience, or it might be tasks and opportunities set in our path. Sometimes it's just, that deep inner feeling you sometimes get that's really settled, and you just know this is the right thing to do. And sometimes it comes in those, I call them significant coincidences. The great psychologist Carl Jung called them synchronicities, that you kind of have to decipher to figure out what they mean for your life. But if you do those things, you pay attention to God's signals, inside and outside, and you do that with an open and willing heart, you're very likely to be right on the path that God intends for you. And I would be interested if you want to let me know how it's going for you. If this speaks to you, please subscribe and like, and share it with your friends. It might be just what they need to hear today.